Hello, welcome back to Metalhead Nation Garage. I'm Chris, your host, and we're going to bring you some rock news today. Big news is with Fleetwood Mac, Christy McVie passed away yesterday, 79 years old. What a great singer-songwriter she was. Everybody raves on Fleetwood Mac, and kind of she sets back a little bit, off to the side, playing her organ and such. But actually, she's wrote a lot of their biggest hits that Fleetwood Mac has had. But this is another one of these things too that I decided, after the pandemic, I was going to go to every show that I possibly could, because our rock heroes, our rock stars, that they're getting older, and man, they're passing away quickly. I never did get to see Tom Petty along with Fleetwood Mac. I did have a chance to go back, a couple years ago, kind of 3 or 4. But I just wasn't. That's when they fired Lindsay, and I wasn't into the the Fleetwood Mac touring members at that time. Who they had crowded houses, Neil Finn and Mike Campbell from Tom Petty, which are great musicians. I just didn't want to see them with Fleetwood Mac. I just wanted to, I wanted to see Lindsay with Fleetwood Mac. But so another one of them I didn't get to see. Of course, we'll have the YouTube videos and things of that such, but it never be the same, if you go see Fleetwood Mac now. So it'd be interesting to see where they go now. I know they was plotting a tour, and Stevie Nicks is out on tour. What they do now? Do they get Lindsay back in the fold and maybe tour or do something? Maybe they have a farewell tour. Who knows? I don't know what this puts in there. And family is quiet, doesn't know. They said she had a short illness and died of it, so don't know what that was about. But she was 79 years old. She lived a long and life, and in the rock business. So we'll miss her tremendously in that. And moving on from that, we have some news, more Pantera news. Can we not get enough of Pantera at this time? But Charlie, the drummer from Anthrax, came out, and he's saying how good the rehearsals are going and things, and said, hey, he threw it out there. He said, well, we got to tour a little bit, get to know one another, and things are going great now. That could be some new music from Pantera in the future. They got a big old tour starting soon. They're headlining down in South America, and headlining some of the festivals over in Europe. Signed on with Metallica for this 2023-2024 tour. I mean, they were really busy, so exciting news for that. And said, they start hanging around, on days off of the tours. They could be sitting back and just taking it easy in the bus, and maybe let the creative music come out in them. So so it sounds really good, but everybody's pretty happy with it right now. And some of the estates of Vinny and Paul, they are coming out saying, giving them the thumbs up. Everybody's happy with it. I guess they was real thrilled. The family was with the rehearsals. They was invited down to see how it was going, see what the performance was going to be like and everything, and they gave it a big thumbs up, So look out for Pantera. I think that's going to be exciting. It's going to be pretty cool. So excited about that. Again, when they come over with Metallica, that'll be stadium tour. I can tell you, I live in the Midwest here, and then what are there? 3 cities. St. Louis is one. Chicago is another one, and Detroit. So I'm thinking about going to St. Louis at this present time. So, yep, excited about that, and can't wait for it. But and moving on to some other news, I don't know if you guys know these. I know some of the older folks that's on here, they would know them, but Autograph made the news. Great 80s band. They got their big their they toured with Van Halen. That was their claim to fame there. That's what put them on the map. They opened up for Van Halen on the 1984 tour. And Lynch, their guitarist, is one of the greatest guitarists going. If you ever listen to it, I mean, they had a sling of hits back in the 80s. You were talking Turn Up the Radio, Send Her to Me, Blondes in Black Cars, She Never Looked That Good, All I'm Gonna Take. Just in the hits went on and on. But Steve Lynch, the founding member of it, he's currently not playing with him. He's been gone for a couple years. He came down with carpal tunnel and he couldn't tour a few years back, but was still, member of the band. He was created Autograph. But anyways, the other band members have sued him to take the name Autograph and everything that is with Autograph, songs and everything he created. So he was kind of taken aback by that, man, and he was like, he just can't believe it. They're going to court over it and things of that. But kind of, I don't know. It's a crazy music business. I don't know. It's kind of, Autograph now is just like a touring band. There's none. When Lynch was in it, he was the only original member, so this is kind of like a touring band. So where they have the rights to take that name from him and everything that he represented, I don't know. It's kind of, I just know it's America and everybody loves to sue everybody, but it seems really crazy for that to happen. So I really don't know where that's going. But like I said, I love Autograph. Loved them back in the 80s. Really, great hits. And we'll move on to that. We got to Pantera. Again, listen, look out for that. I know I'm going to talk about that. You probably drive you crazy, but I'm really excited about Pantera, about seeing them, and to see how them first shows go. I'm sure we'll hear some bootlegs of it, and we'll keep an ear out for it here. Maybe, hopefully, we could see some of that or hear some of it and play it. But and that's all for this episode. It's kind of a short one, and we'll see you next time here on Metalhead Nation Garage. Hey, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.